So yung ferritin transferrin, kinukuha niya yung iron na otherwise will be used by the pathogen. So since walang walang iron, mahirapan mag-flow yung pathogens. You also have fibrinogen. So this involves in formation of blood clots that block the bacterial pathogens. You have also mannose binding lectin, and this activates a series of mag-release yung mga chemicals na mag-help sa immune system, kaya tinatawag na complement cascade niya. So if you go to medicine, you learn yung mga different chemicals na magbabind dun sa pathogen. So I won't go into detail. But basically, itong mannose binding lectin, it activates these different chemicals that complements the immune system response. It doesn't kill, but it will help. And besides that, we have also molecular messengers. So, itong mga cytokines, hindi naman siya nakakapatay, but it sends signals. It sends signals to the immune system. Okay? So, there are 3 types. May autocrine ka, or basically, yung sariling cell mag-secrete ng cytokine, and then it will receive the cytokine signal. Yung second, you have cytokine release, tapos may nearby cell na mag-respond. So, malapit lang. Yun yung tinatawag ng paraffin. And then your endocrine. So, yung cytokine signal mo, it's secreted through the circulatory system and travels to distant cells. So, lumilibot sa circulatory system mo, sa immune system mo, para mag-send ng cell. So, basically, these are important messengers kung meron tayong invading foreign particle. So special type of cytokine is called interferon. Okay. So nire-release yan pag yung cell infected with a virus. So meron kang interferon alpha and interferon beta. So pag yung virus, yung cell mo may virus infected, i-release yan ng infected cell. Tapos, it will signal neighboring cell to destroy RNA or stop muna yung RNA production and stop muna ng protein synthesis. Okay? So, malaking bagay yan. Siyempre, kasi kung ma-infect man ng virus, hindi siya makagawa ng viral particles. So, yung cell na yun, hindi magiging viral factory. Okay? And then it also signals neighboring cell to self-destruct. So, para hindi kumalat yung viral infection, yung self-destruction mode yung mga cells. So, ang tawag dyan ay apoptosis. And it also activates immune system, immune cells as well. Okay? So, tatawag siya na help sa mga white blood cells na. So, yung function. So, ano ba mga chemical defenses ng ng non-specific immunity? So, again, yung sebum from the sebaceous gland. So, yung hair follicles natin, para hindi prone sa microorganism, maging site ng foreign microorganism production, yan, yung meron kang oil barrier na meron kang resident microbiome na tumutulong sa'yo. Like, yung nagpo-produce ng oleic acid. So, ang ginagawa niyan, it lowers the pH to inhibit the pathogens. You have also lysozymes in secretions, so it kills bacteria by attacking the cell wall. Okay, so yung janitor of the cell, so siya yung merong specific enzymes and yung pH level niya dun sa lysosome. It helps kill the microorganism. You have also acid in stomach and urine and vagina. So yung stomach acid, mataas yan, no? So kaya niyang i-break down mga peptides, yung mga components ng foreign material or microorganism. You have also in urine and vagina. So it inhibits or kills bacteria. You have also digestive enzymes. So since meron tayong enzymes na kayang mag-breakdown ng proteins, kaya rin i-breakdown ng proteins na mga microorganisms or viruses dyan. And then you have also bile, which help kill the bacteria. You have also,
Sir?
Yes?
Meron pong nasa waiting room po ulit.
So, ayan. So, meron kang lactoferrin and transferrin, which binds and sequesters iron. So, it inhibits the bacteria growth. Okay. Okay, so yun. You have also surfactant in lungs, which kill bacteria. And as I mentioned, yung AMP, they kill bacteria by attacking the membrane or interfering with the ion channels and other cellular functions. Tapos ito mga plasma protein mediators, you have the acute phase proteins, as mentioned a while ago. So it inhibits the growth of bacteria and they assist in opsonization. So they trap for phagocytosis. They trap and kill the bacteria. So as we mentioned, no, yung complement cascade. So these are special chemicals, and in general, nag-help siya na mag-mark ng pathogens, so opsonization, and then you have chemoattractants, and they help produce the inflammatory response. So you release pro-inflammatory anaphylatoxins. And then you have the cytokines, as mentioned, you have interleukins. So nag-stimulate siya and it modulates the function of the immune system. We have chemokines as well, which recruits white blood cells to the infected area. And then yung sa cancer cells and yung mga may virus, viral infection. So interferons alerts us to a viral infection. So this includes yung self-destruction ng mga virus-infected cells. So nag-induce siya ng antiviral defense like mag-stop mo na mag-production ng RNA and protein. Okay? So it stimulates immune cells to attack virus-infected cells. Sa inflammation naman, pag may allergic reactions or may mga chemicals na mag-trigger ng uh, ng immune response ng katawan. So you have histamine. So this promotes vasodilation. Magta-tighten yung mo. You have yung vessels sa lungs. You have bronchoconstriction, smooth muscle contraction, and you increase secretion of mucus production. Yun nga, pag allergic reaction, kaya tayo nag-antihistamine para hindi mangyari yung mga ganong symptoms. No? So, nag-take tayo antihistamine. Sa asthma naman, no, nag-release yung katawan ng leukotrienes. Kaya yung asthma, nag-promote ng inflammation na mas matagal. So, merong yung sa asthma naman, yung specific na target na yung mag-halt ng production ng leukotrienes. Okay? And then yung prostaglandins, it will promote inflammation and fever. So, ito yung nagsasend ng signal sa hypothalamus natin na, kailangan natin taas yung fever kasi may invading microbes. So, spike fever is good for the body kasi in-help niya nga i-fight yung infection. So, pag hindi naman mataas yung lagnat, pwede yung kaya naman labanan. We have also bradykinin, which increase vasodilation and vascular permeability. So it allows the passage of the white blood cells. So this leads to edema or yung pagpunta din ng mga fluids, mga white blood cells in sa area. Okay, so ito yung medyo complicated na. So yung particular cellular defenses. So ito yung mga white blood cells na nag-help fight ng disease. Okay. So ito yung mga iba-ibang natin. So hindi lang white blood cells, meron kang erythrocyte, yung sa red blood cell mo. So tingnan natin sa isa. Palaki yung pala. Okay, so itong mga cells na to, nagagawa siya sa bone marrow. So in general, you have a specific cell na eventually will transform to these different types. So ito yung hemocytoblast or multipotent hematopoietic stem cell. So pag yung mga stem cell, pwede nga mag-differentiate into specific cells. So pagkatapos ng division, pwede siyang some will remain stem cells. The others will they will become myeloid stem cell or the lymphoid stem cell. Okay? And the others go back to the hemocytoblast. Okay. So sa myeloid stem cell, ang pwede mo ma-produce yung megakaryocyte, which eventually will become platelets in the blood. Pwede rin siya maging erythrocyte, which is your red blood cell. So ito yung dadala ng oxygen sa organs, tapos i-remove rin ng carbon dioxide para sa inhalation, oxygen, exhalation, exhale ay carbon dioxide. And then you have also mast cells and myeloblasts. Itong myeloblasts mo, yung mga specific or mas maraming white blood cells mo, like your basophil. neutrophil, eosinophil, and monocyte. Okay, so we will talk about in detail yung mga yan. Yung mga monocyte mo, ito yung eventual magiging macrophages. So yung nakita mong video, pinakita mong video, yun yung mga nag-engulf ng mga pathogens. And it can also become the dendritic cell. Okay? So yung other pathway natin, yung lymphoid stem cell, it can either become the natural killer cell. So ito lang yung part na nasa non-specific kasi no matter what the organism is, ito yung target ng natural killer cell. Although kasama rin siya sa action ng acquired immune system. Itong natural killer cell pwede rin gamitin sa non-specific. So this is the large granular lymphocyte. And then you have the small lymphocyte. Granular lymphocyte. And then you have the small lymphocyte. So ito yung nagiging part ng acquired or the adaptive immune system. So it will either be the T lymphocyte or the B lymphocyte, which can eventually become the plasma cell. Ayan, ang detalye ko. So yung platelets mo galing sa megakaryocyte. So these are cellular fragments surrounded by plasma membrane. So kasama dyan yung granules at saka it will stain purple. Okay? So importante siya sa homeostasis. No? So binabalance mo yung changes dun sa environment ng katawan. So it releases growth factors for repair and healing of tissues. So again, this is formed from megakaryocytes that remain in the red blood, red bone marrow. So may din platelets siya sa circulation. Lakihan na lang natin ito para makita. So meron pang people in the waiting room.
Sir?
Teka lang, inano ko yung mga, nasa waiting room, yung ba tinatanong nyo?
Thank you po.
Okay lang. Okay, so as I mentioned, so hindi naman part ng immune system natin, pero yung red blood cells, very vital for to maintain life. Siyempre kasi it brings oxygen to the different cells in our body. Tapos yung na-produce na carbon dioxide ng cell, kinukuha niya. Okay? So marami yan sa circulatory system natin. Around 5.2 million. So itong red blood cells, wala siyang nucleus. And of course, from the word red yung kulay. So flattened concave disc. So importante yung shape niya para ma-take yung oxygen. Otherwise, you have these diseases, blood diseases now because of some genetic mutation. So the lifespan is approximately 120 days. So, kaya mag-produce ng body natin ng new red blood cells. No? So, magandang habit magbigay ng red blood cells. Magbigay red blood cells ng blood in general. Kasi magpaproduce ka ng bagong So, mare-replenish naman yun ng katawan natin. And at the same time, yung nasa circulatory system natin, mga medyo parang pangit pakinggan, no? Binibigay mo mga cholesterol mo sa dugo, binibigay mo sa ibang tao. Pero anyway, ang point ko is na replenish fresh blood kumbaga. So natatanggalan ng konting mga cholesterol and toxins sa blood kung meron ka man. Pero hindi naman dapat ang motivation mo matanggal yun. So maganda talaga magbigay ng blood kasi kailangan ng tao for survival. So it's a good habit to give blood. Okay, so punta na tayo dito sa involved sa immune system natin. We have the leukocytes, the white blood cells. So they are dark stained, yung nucleus niya, dark stained. So around 7,000 yan amount to natin circulatory system. So it helps in function in all our body systems. So paano siya na-release? So nasa sa circulatory system, and they will exit the capillaries and they move into the tissues. Okay? So depende sa type of white blood cell. So yung general term nga natin, leukocytes. Depende sa white blood cell kung mag-last ba siya ng few hours or a few days. Okay? So, tingnan natin. Okay, so you have, in general, yung tinatawag na granulocytes. So, kasama sa kanya yung mga neutrophils. So, napanood niyo sa video, yung neutrophils. You have eosinophils and yung basophils. So, ito ay non-specific. White blood cells na non-specific. So, yung percentage na dun sa mga white blood cells mo, ito yung pinakamarami. So, around 50% to 70%. Okay, so ang itsura niya, marami yung mga lobes. Makikita mo talaga sa microscope. Pale lilac granules. Pero marami siya over time. So it's phagocytic and it's also effective against bacteria. Okay, so you release cytotoxic chemicals from the granules, and this is the most common leukocyte. So depends on infection, it can last from minutes to days. Okay, among the granulocytes, no, meron kang eosinophils, no? So these are particularly effective sa pag-fight ng parasitic infection. So yung mga worms, mga nematodes. So siya yung white blood cell na mag-specialize doon. So the same with neutrophil, they are phagocytic. So ibig sabihin yung goat niya. Kasi yung neutrophil mo, mas effective sa bacteria. Nag-release siya ng cytotoxic chemicals from the granules. And then, itong eosinophils, nag-release siya ng mga antigen-antibody complexes. So, nag-release siya ng antihistamines. The most rare of them is called the basophil. So primarily ang role niya is pro-inflammatory. So in-enhance niya yung inflammatory response. So madalang ito makita sa microscope and mahirap siya ma-distinguish. So the nucleus is generally two-lobe, but like the eosinophil, pero it is difficult to see. Okay. So due to the heavy, dense dark granules. Okay, so dito sa granulocytes, so ito yung mga iba dito involved sa adaptive or acquired immune system natin. Okay, so they lack granules, abundant granules in the cytoplasm. They have a simple shaped nucleus that may be indented. So these are helpful body defenses now. Okay. So this can the group can is consisting of two major cell types that come from different lineages. So tingnan natin tong lymphocytes. So around 20% from so these are spherical cells with a single, often large nucleus occupying much of the cell's border. So next stage is a purple. Okay, so involved is acquired uh, immune system, except for the natural killer cells. Okay, so yeah, they're primarily adaptive, except for natural killer cells. So nag-initiate siya from the bone marrow. So yun, may secondary production sa lymphatic system. So we will talk about this in detail sa sa acquired immune system. And then you have monocytes. So these are the largest. These are the largest leukocyte. So it has an indented or horseshoe-shaped nucleus, and they are very effective phagocytic cells. So ini-engulf niya yung cell or kinakain niya. Quote unquote, kinakain. And then yun, disintegrate yung pathogens. So yung mga yung mga particles ng pathogens, nilalabas niya minsan yung dendritic cell, pinapresent niya sa ibang cell na may ganitong foreign or microorganism or viral So ipapresent niya sa other cells yan. So ang tawag dyan is antigen presenting cells. So papakita niya sa ibang cells na mayroong component na ganito. So after wasakin yung pathogen, ipapakita sa ibang cell na may pieces itong pinatay kong microbe, may baka makita niyo pa to kasi yatakin natin. So parang ganun. So it's produced in the red bone marrow and referred to as the macrophages and dendritic cells after leaving circulation. Okay, so we'll have another topics na para bibitin. So join me lang ng next session.